say that like that.
Hey,
Please.
man, hey, I'm a Ninja Turtles fan, okay? I will ooze wherever I like.
This one drink that's not even bad, you won't drink. And I'm confused. I am in anger.
Good for you guys. I don't watch a lot of movies. I go outside. Okay?
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Words podcast. This is your host, Jordan. I am joined here by absolutely no one. This is the first solo host episode we've ever done, and the first episode we've ever done without Isaac. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is unheard of. This is unprecedented. This is new territory. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna find out. We are here today at Fleur Cinema and Cafe, as you guys can see. Please always check them out. We love showing them some love. They're pretty great. But we're here, so you know what that means. Movie review. Isaac is out for. He is at work actually. Simon is not here because he is asleep, I believe. So, yeah, you get just me. Let's see here. So, today is... Hang on, I gotta go through my checklist here. Today is Friday, November 1st. It is 3:46 p.m. Yes, we are recording on a Friday. Obviously, Monday is... we're not recording on Monday. Monday, Isaac was just getting back from his Las Vegas trip, so we weren't able to record then. Also, Simon still had the camera and such for his Halloween thing that he didn't even do. So a lot of things for the podcast have been not going according to plan lately, but that is all right. So, let's see what we got for Instagram followers. Let's see here. Switch. Let's see. Don't know if we're going to have any new Instagram followers. Don't think so. Well, that's a darn shame. There it is. Isaac just sent me the movie review thing here, so that's perfect. Let's see. So yeah, no new Instagram followers. Shout out the Instagram. Follow us on the Instagram, Too Many Words Podcast on Instagram. I've just said Instagram like 20 times. My goodness. Announcements. Check us out at Twin Cities Con. I think this episode is next week's episode. So yeah, this is the episode that will be going live while we are there. Nice. I think, yeah, because, we've got 1:15, that's this Saturday, tomorrow, and then this will be 1:16, which will be Saturday the 9th, yeah. Dang. Wow. That was crazy. All right, yeah. So, hello, any newcomers, new people checking us out. This is completely unprecedented. Normally it's me and Isaac, or me, Isaac, and Simon. This is the first time we've done the solo episode. Wow. I am sorry to any new people. Although we're going to still try to make this great for you guys. Just for you guys. Why is it great? Okay. So, I also do have an announcement from me personally for any returning viewers and members and friends and family and anyone who enjoys us. So I no longer work at the paint shop in Urbandale. That is my fake job. So I now work at the sandwich shop in Grimes. Isaac doesn't know us, although I've got a sneaking suspicion he does know. But this will be the first time he has heard of this from me. I've actually been working there for 3 weeks now, I think. Yeah, about 3 weeks. And it's going good. It's going really good. Going really good. I'm the assistant manager of the sandwich shop there at in Grimes. Hopefully people will be able to decode what that really means, but if not, that's fine. That's the whole point. I'm glad to be there. Glad to be working with my boss. And it's been a great experience so far, and it's going to be even better to come. I am dedicating a little bit more of my life and time to my career, so this is good. Any other announcements? Let me think here. Not that I can really think of. Check out our Halloween bonus episode. It's a very short and sweet one, but it does the job, gets it done well. Let me check out the word of the week here. Vocabulary. We already had that one. I don't think we've had that one.
Ingratiate.
Although we might have. I don't know. Ingratiate. Let's see. It gave me an ad, so I gotta go to the screenshot. Okay, ingratiate. To try to get someone's approval by doing or saying things that will please them. He tried to ingratiate himself with his new manager by working overtime. It's not how it works at the sandwich shop. Yeah, so use that in a sentence one time this week. We still gotta get Hot Take up and running again. Let's see. What did I learn this week? I learned that that's a really good question. I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I learned too much, especially from this movie we saw today. But, I learned to keep your head up and keep plowing forward there. That's a good one, yeah. Keep your head up and keep going forward. Meet the Robinsons. They said that a lot. Keep moving forward. It's the best thing you can do in life is just keep going. Keep trucking. Keep doing you. It's good. A little bit somber, I guess. I don't know. I'm not trying to be. Jordan always is, though. It's weird. Let's see. Let's do Fancers now because I feel like it. You gotta go to Isaac's page here. I don't know if he posted it on his Facebook. Maybe this one. I think, yeah, because I don't remember reading any of this. Or reading any of these. What is your favorite energy drink? Yep, that's fitting because our last recorded episode was. All right, my mother, Sabrina Carroll, says Watermelon Monster. Megan Drake says V8 Energy, Blueberry Pomegranate. Sherry Smith Shunk says unsweet tea. Nana, Debbie Lingobox, says none. The amount of caffeine in them can be very harmful. Caffeine can make your heartbeat race. This is true, but just, keeping a good eye and keeping a good monitor on what amount of caffeine is in them is always just going to be the better option for you. Like there's Bang that has 200, but most of them have a lot less than that. 200 is a very high amount for typical energy drinks. But funnily enough, coffee only has like 40 milligrams of caffeine, which is interesting, to me at least. Rob Kramer says, none. My energy is from the Lord. Jacob Wilborn says C4, Electric Limeade, or Ghost Swedish Fish. The Ghost Swedish Fish is good. Brendan Thomas says Monster before kidney stones. Now just black coffee. Fair enough. Fair enough. Abigail Schonk says Coconut Berry Red Bull. I swear it's the absolute best flavor. Coconut Berry is a really good one. I like that one myself. I also really like the Watermelon Red Bull. It's great. Jackie Powell says, I'm not a big fan of energy drinks. However, I recently found myself needing a boost. This is now my go-to for those rare occasions. Black Rifle Coffee Company Espresso with Cream. That also has 200 milligrams of caffeine. Well, that's espresso for you. Nathaniel Jensen says, Monster Zero Sugar, any flavor. Tori Lynn says, almost any Celsius flavor. You know, we're doing this trend of the Celsius drinks on the podcast. I stated on last week's episode, I'm not a big fan of Celsius. I've tried nearly every flavor of theirs. There's only a few of them that I actually like. They're a little bit not great for me. I just don't like them that much. Jeez, we have so many comments on this one. Natalie Bensley Ramirez says raspberry acai green tea Celsius. I think that's the one I still need. I don't know. Mason Dean James Rogers, shout out Mason. He says White Monster. Ryan Cochran says Bang. Reagan D. Shonk says the doctor said I had to give him up. That being said, it's Monster Pipeline Punch. Benjamin Yetter, shout out Ben Yetter. Bang and certain C4s. Amber Johnson says Strawberry Margarita Ghost. Corey Boone says Rainbow Sherbet G Fuel.
Yes. I'll be here at 12:15.
Bye, Mallory. I don't know. Is she leaving or are you? I don't. They're having their own conversation on the floor. It's funny. Trevor Holder commented to Corey Bones says, I thought you said glue. At first, I thought they don't make flavors, and then I thought, yeah, that makes sense. Corey Boone says, me eating flavored glue is on brand, though. Trevor Holder says, exactly. Kennedy Murphy, shout out Ken. She says, peach Red Bull or peach Alani. Dora Carroll, my grandma, says, coffee. Samara Vega says, Java Monster, any flavor. Christina Campbell says, the Blue Rockstar. Blue Rockstar's alright. Matthew Hurgridge says, water gives me all the life I need. James Ward, shout out James. Orange creamsicle or rainbow sherbet, 5-hour energy. Cans. Heather Holder, shout out Heather. Alani Pink Slush, cherry twist or juicy peach, but also Java Monsters, any flavor. Blaine Joshua Burgett, man, if you haven't tried the whipped strawberry Rockstar, Keanu Reeves thinks less of you. I have tried that. Immaculate. Fantastic. Next level. That is a great one. I just recently got into the Rockstar sort of scene. For a long time, I was like, I've never had Rockstar, but I'm afraid of it. Rockstar is great, dude. I love it. It's good. It's really good. Shirley Hines says, coffee. Justin Park says, my go-to is Orange Rockstar. And Jennifer Lingelbach Kicks says, coffee. That was a lot of comments. Hang on, I gotta check the other ones here. Let's see if we got any other comments on any of the other posts. I don't know. Favorite energy drink. Yeah, this one's got 2 comments. Katie James says Monster Import or Alani Peach. Penny James says coffee. Let's check out the Scald Stone Productions. If I can. I don't know why I was struggling to bring that up. Let's see. I don't think... Yeah, he hasn't acid on that one. Last one's from September 7th. Wow. He's got to slack it, you know? Anyways. Let's see. Back to the notes. That was Fancers. I think next would be get them lips wet. So today we have the dirty pumpkin chai. Looks to be a little bit separated. Beautiful sound. As you know, we love chai. Personally, I love pumpkin. Pumpkin is great. This is the Fleur Cinema beverage of the month for the month of November. The month of October was a butterbeer breve. I didn't try that one. That does sound fantastic though, but we're in the name of promotion and the sake of also chai, because I love chai, we're trying this one. But yeah, I can't really get a smell. A little bit. Surprisingly warm still. It's been sitting there for like half an hour, but it's still got ice in it. That tastes really good, actually. Oh. That tastes fantastic. There's also notes of coffee, so I'm wondering if it's like a coffee chai or something like that. Or maybe it's not even chai at all. Maybe I heard it wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's a latte. Maybe it's a mocha. I don't know. It tastes fantastic, though. It tastes really good. I'm not getting much pumpkin. Getting a bit of, like, the I guess the pumpkin spice cinnamony notes on it. But if I remember correctly, I think this was actually, so she told me this is a returning flavor. So this might be the first flavor we actually reviewed at the Fleur Cinema. Well, obviously with the first one we did actually was just the regular chai. That was the one we lost the audio for. And then when we tried doing it a second time, that still got a little screwy too. That one was with slime. I think that was this. I don't remember for sure. Anyways, I give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10, yep. That's a good number for it. Alright, and that was Get Them Lips Wet. Side quests. I skipped that one. Kind of on purpose, because I don't really have anything. Oh, I guess we bought the RV. The RV that we're going to use for Twin Cities Con. It's taken care of, and we own it now. That is a fun side quest. But I think that's really about it. It's been a relatively slow week and a half for us, I guess, because we've been busy doing a lot of other things. Isaac had his Vegas trip, which he would love to talk much about that, but obviously he is not here. That sucks for him. I guess, and then now it's the meat and potatoes. It's time to start talking about the movie. Today, I went and saw a movie called Here. Let me pull that up here on IMDb. It stars Tom Hanks and Robin Wright. Yes. They're the main leads, I should say, actually, because like there's a lot of other people in the film as well, like Paul Bettany and Kelly Riley. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyways, this movie was something else. It really, really was. So, a generational story about families and the special place they inhabit, sharing in love, loss, laughter, and life. That's what it says on the IMDb description. That is a very spoiler-free description of it. So, yeah, I gotta pull up Isaac's message here. Okay, yes. We saw a movie called Here, written by Eric Roth, Robert Zemeckis, and yeah, Eric Roth and Robert Zemeckis. They've worked together on a few products. I know Robert Zemeckis pretty well, not personally, but like, Back to the Future. It was hang on, what the heck? There we go. Directed by Robert Zemeckis as well. Yeah, and then the leads are Tom Hanks and Robin Wright. Stop that. Go away. That's not what I wanted. Wait, I did want to open that. I wanted this. There we go. Theater experience. Theater experience was phenomenal as always. I sat closer to the back on the right side of the first theater. Spoiler-free analysis. It's a movie about a house. That's about, honestly, that's about all you need to say to describe this. And it's about a house and the experiences that it goes through. I guess it's more so about a location, not so much the house. So something unique about this movie is the entire movie is essentially shot on one angle. So you're in essentially the corner of this living room, and you're facing towards the bay window, and that's the exact position the camera's in the entire movie until the very end. Parts I liked. I liked everything about this movie. This movie made me feel things I hadn't felt in a long time. And I like this movie a lot. It may have very quickly skyrocketed to top 10 guaranteed, maybe even top 5 for me. Which is insane to think about for me. But very good movie. Very, very good movie. Spoiler alert. This is the official spoiler alert. From here on out, I will be talking about things that actually happen in the movie. The movie starts out in before times, BC. You see dinosaurs for like 10 seconds. See the meteor that took out the dinosaurs, yada, 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 a bunch of that junk. Then it goes through, and it bounces around time, like chronologically a bunch, with these little windows through time. And it's very creative, very unique. I love it. It's not hard to follow because each time section is drastically different and visually different. You can pretty easily tell which one is which after, like, I don't know, probably about 15 minutes into the movie. Because it's intentionally vague at the beginning to like figuring out which one is which. But there is, I think, essentially, I don't know, 4 or 5 different families that you follow through this movie. And, like, only some of them are completely important. There is a series of Native American family, I guess, scenes. I'd say those were definitely the least important. But they did still have a place. Parts I didn't like. I guess the only thing I can say that I didn't like is how real it was. It's kind of crazy, actually. And, yeah, honestly, that's about it. I really can't say that there's anything about this movie I explicitly didn't like or didn't love, even. Yeah. Wow. Awards, Best Acting. Tom Hanks. Although, actually, no. Honestly, Tom Hanks is great. We love Tom Hanks. Robin Wright. Or even Paul Bettany, but I think Robin Wright is going to be the one for me. Her character develops Alzheimer's. And for those of you that don't know, Alzheimer's runs in my family on my dad's side. And my great-grandmother essentially died of it. And I think my grandfather is showing early signs of it. But, yeah. It's something important to me that I feel is very properly represented here. And it certainly made me feel some emotions. Best scene. There were so many truly, truly phenomenal scenes in this movie. But I think the best one might have been the one at the very end. At the very end, there is, right before he's selling the house to the new family, and to the current day family, I should say, that they even end up moving out of this house. And so at the very end, he brings her into the living room as it's empty. He's got 2 folding chairs, and he's got them sitting in the middle of the living room. And he helps work through some things and helps her try to remember some memories. And she does. And I legitimately started crying. Like, every other movie that I've said that I've cried at, like, it's just like a tear. And like, my eyes watered. You know, I'm definitely getting emotional. This legitimately, fully made me cry. Because I know my grandfather went through an experience like that. And it felt real to me. Best line is, it's said a couple times throughout the movie, but Tom Hanks says to her, "I can't keep my eyes off of you." Oh God, it was great. It was great. Sorry, I needed to think for a second. No. Worst acting. Probably worst acting, definitely, yeah. So they have a daughter, Tom Hanks, and what's her name? I'd say she's probably got the worst acting. It's not really bad by any means. It's just she's not really there much, and when she is, it's kind of generic. Worst scene. You know, I guess I have to go with the opening dinosaur scene. Like, I get it. There's a point to it. It's just, I don't know, it's not great. I guess it's just worst line. I do not think that there is one. Every word in this movie is said with purpose and meant with purpose. And if you truly listen to the words that they say, you will feel all the emotions that they do, and you'll experience everything they do. Best shot in the movie. I mean, there was only one, so I guess, yeah. So the whole movie. Yep. My heart wants to give this movie a 99. It truly does. Almost wants to give it 100. But I don't know if that's possible, so that's going to be my score, is 99. Story. 10. Cinematography. Well, I kind of want to give that, like, I don't know. I guess I'll give it I kind of want to give it a 10 because, like, it's a really good shot, the entire movie. But, like, there is only one. So I don't know if that is a bad thing or a good. Well, for me, I think that's a good thing because I love those kind of shots, those uniqueness to it. So I'm gonna give it a 10 because this is a personal score. Writing, 10. Acting, 9. I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the 9. Just because of what I've said earlier. Pacing, 10. It's paced beautifully. I feel like Isaac wouldn't necessarily like it, but like I said, I feel it has a deliberate, intentional purpose. The way that it's formatted. Message, 10. Score, 10. The music is, sure, it's kind of generic. It's you know, it's fitting though. That's what I'm trying to say here, I guess. It's generic, but it works. And it sounds like the movie, the music you would hear in a movie like this, so it is. So it's good. Although it's not really prominent. That's another thing. Sound. I mean, I don't know what he means by that. Sound. It sounded great. You could hear them talking, and like during certain scenes where they're not as completely in the frame, and like it sounds like they're not completely in the frame. So like I guess the sound design was good. They did it right. Character. 10. Just because these characters, again, felt so real. Personal is 10 for obvious reasons I've stated before. This movie hit really, really close to home for me for numerous reasons. Man, I really rushed through this whole thing. It's only been a half an hour that I've been recording. But yeah. So that number obviously comes out to 99. That's a pretty easy one to figure out. I undeniably recommend this movie. I believe everyone that has a family, that has had a family, that is in a family, should see it. Everyone that has people that mean something to them, everyone that has a location that means something to them, should see in this movie. I just honestly, I'm still kind of processing it, just because of how it made me feel. Again, I felt things I hadn't felt in a long time. And that's a good thing. A movie should make you feel. Cinema should make you feel. So, it works really good. I think I'm going to probably just keep this as a short episode. Maybe I'll go home and record a little something with Isaac at some point tonight, just to slap at the end of this. To kind of fill out some time, some airspace. But, yeah. Go check out the movie Here with Tom Hanks and Robin Wright. 99 out of 100 for me. Would love to get Isaac's input on this. Have him see it at some point. And, yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you for checking us out again. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Too Many Words podcast. Jordan, what do you dedicate this podcast episode out to? I dedicate it to Robert Zemeckis. Thank you for making 2 films that are now substantially important to me. Yeah, I guess amen on 3. 1, 2, 3. Amen.